St Malachy's, the school I went to. On the appropriate date, we're having mass. So there we have Wingyett, and as we go over the road, that's Victoria dwellings built by the Victorian. There we go, the view coming out the dwellings over to Anita Street and the Daily Express at the bottom. We can't forget the pigeons. And there's the old Rolls Royce. Most probably Quality Street gangster. No doubt, going in the Shamrock for a pint. And then we are back to the Shamrock. Pull my brother out, who's going to carry on filming the rest of this for me. It's his birthday today. And a double one, because it's my old man's, same day. It's not for the professionals. So, Miles Plain Library, kids painting. Reason we're starting here is because the email started here. Borrowed the camera and the first photograph's just round the corner, Corpus Christi. That's the front, and every character on there is local. Down to the Rag and Bone Man and even the copper there. It's the first club in Manchester to have unbreakable glass, but people soon went through that. Better known as a Thunderdome in the late 80s, early 90s, when it was Acid House. There it is, Happy Crimble from the Jippos. Right, C.D. Smart, who's the granddad of Jimmy Smart, lad we grew up with here. War Museum, been up 2 years now, open Veterans Day. Took 5 years to repair because of all the kids burning the scaffolding and that. We'll get a photograph round the front. Yeah. Alright, so the ring, it was nicknamed the Ring. You have your fair fist fights in here, the Ring. And there you go, still in good order. Sandals, Fitzgibbon Street, come in a bit, Mark. Puffin Billy was underneath the arch. Original stone. See the stone on the right? Can you just... Right, River Irk. First job he had was in the mill here. Working, what was it, Scalo di Blasio Italians. Try and get a bit of the Irk there, Mark. It's pretty clean now, isn't it? Lowry's favourite viaducts were in Stockport, he called them, what was it, the veins into the countryside. I call these the veins into well in the day. Goalkeeper, football event, which is in Claire Rooney's book, Once Upon a Time. Well, I'll just say 77 steps. The contaminated land was where my granddad's pub was, the Locomotive at the top. Right, dodgy entrance. Hopefully you can see the bottom with the steps going up, which leads to Rochdale Road, the police station. But bad place in its day, Muggers Alley. Well, that's nice, isn't it? I don't know what they're for, but they must be there for summer. St Catherine's, famous place where Bill Hopkins lived, in the building flat. They were called the buildings, the flats here. Strange Ways Tower, which as kids we always believed that's where you got hung. Well, in fact it's a ventilation shaft. So it's a working girls' home. Winston Churchill was the first Member of Parliament to step in there. If I zoom in, these steps are the famous steps that Lowry painted. And if you come out to the right here, he painted a fictitious street and he called it Irk Place. The Angel Meadow, the entrance had two angels carved on the top. That's Irk Street. That was my old man's yard there to the left. St Michael's flags. Angel Meadow entrance.
Vagrants, Tranton and every very worst sight of filth and darkness. Time of war than venture near the such dens of infamy and wretchedness, but the poor live here and die here.
So we actually stood on bodies now?
Yeah, of course we are. The back entrance, Sharp Street. 1853. Was 1959 when I first came to this school. Just make out, it's a Sunday service, primary, junior, intermediate and senior times. And the activities, girls, the lads club, badminton and a social event. So we're on Angel Street, Angel Meadow, at the Angel pub. So what we have here, it's the entranceway to the Smithfield Market. And Shoedill bus station at the bottom.